Welcome to the Print Bar, where Kevin and Warren talk drinks and print. Here are your hosts, Warren Werbitt and Kevin Abergel. All right, welcome everybody. It's Warren and Kevin sharing some drinks at the end of the day. How you doing, Warren?
Pretty good. It's the end of the day. What could be bad?
Now, what can be bad? So today we have an interesting conversation. I think you are going to be giving 3 really nice speeches at an upcoming trade show. But before we get to that, my friend, what are you drinking this evening?
Good question. I wasn't sure. Got a couple different tequilas. I got Casamigos. I got the Casamigos, and I have a Herradura Ultra. I think I'm going with the sweeter one today.
So you're a tequila man, huh?
Well, no. If we do this tomorrow, it'll be vodka day. So we'll just a little with a cube, just to start. I'll ask you. What will you be drinking?
I've got some single malt Scotch whiskey from Glenmorangie for tonight. It's something my brother turned me on to, so I figured I'd give it a little shot. Nice little ice cube.
You put a little bit more, and I didn't see you.
That's a lot of whiskey, my friend.
You got a big ice cube, bigger than mine. But...
cheers to you.
Anyways, cheers to you.
That is good.
Okay, so the day is officially over.
The day is over. Got a lot of stuff done. A lot of exciting news coming out of Ohio. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about what you're going to be doing up there?
No, why don't you tell me a little bit more about Tactful? Actually, no. I know about Tactful. Just tell the people listening, give me a 2-minute snapshot of what it is that we do.
Sure. So what we're doing at Tactful is we have created a team of experts around digital embellishment. You included, Warren. And our idea is to work with printers, to work with brands, to work with designers, to work with manufacturers, to really help everybody understand how to be successful with these new technologies. Because, I really believe in sexy print. I think everybody in our team, whether they're ex-printers themselves or operators or people who have been in the industry for their whole lives, understand the need for something that really separates print and really brings value to print. And today, like half the people who are out there doing digital embellishment are doing it very successfully. And I'd say the other half are really struggling, whether it's from a technical standpoint or from it's a sales standpoint or if it's how to market it correctly or how to price it. There's so many different challenges that come with kind of a new industry that we decided to start up a consultancy that's the first and only of its kind in the world that really that is really focused on just digital embellishment and helping everybody be successful with it.
Cool. So I'm pretty excited about it just because as a printer, I'm always going to be a printer. I just want to make sure anybody that we can help that's a printer is successful with it. I've had too many experiences of buying equipment and buy it and they will come. Well, you buy it, people don't come if you don't know what to do with it.
Is that true?
And I personally want to make sure people know what to do with it. And I want to make sure that the manufacturers know what their customers are going to do with it before they sell it. So I want to hold everyone accountable to taking the time and the effort to do it right so that, there is the margin of value add. And that's why we're in the business.
My pops, I agree. My dad always told me that technology without strategy was garbage. So unless you had the strategy to match up with the technology, it wasn't really worth anything. Same thing if you have strategy without the right technology, you don't go anywhere. You really need both to be able to play successfully. So what you're saying really resonates, and that's something I really believe in.
Cool.
So talk to me about this show. We're doing this show. We're doing this. Tactful. We're doing the show. We just announced it today. So Tactful will be at the America's Print Show 2022 in Columbus, Ohio, in August. I'm excited. That's our second show in 2 months, man.
Yeah, things are moving fast. It's nice. So the show itself is a new show. 2 months ago or so, we had Amplify, which was also a new show, which was really good. I'm super excited because it's a different format. It's smaller. What I like about the smaller shows so far is anyone who's there wants to be there for the purpose of what it is. When we go to the other shows and the bigger shows, we go because it's, you need to go, you need to see, you need to learn, but we do different things at different shows. Amplify, everybody was just in on the embellishments, the manufacturers, the printers, the suppliers, etc. And here it'd be just really nice in another environment to see different people, some of the same people, and just see what's going on and just that buzz. It's exciting.
Yeah. How does it feel to be back to trade shows, like in-person events?
So I always said, even at the beginning when everyone was on Zoom and the trade shows are dead, humans are pretty funny, right? They think and feel whatever they do in the moment.
Cyclical. Yeah.
I always said, as soon as things are back, we always go back, tragedies happen and we all think it's the end of the world. And then before you know, we're back out partying, hanging out, seeing and doing.
Yeah.
So I figure this was just a matter of time. We all like to be around people too much to not go.
That's right. And especially not just people. It's not just people, Warren. It's our people. We're the print tribe, right?
Everything I refer to is in when we talk in the print world is our people, right? So it is our people. And I mean, I remember the last place it was like there was a few hugs because people are coming back to hugging, even a little fisting, a little cheek.
Yeah.
People sometimes aren't sure what to do when they bump into someone right now because just whatever. Right? And you got to respect everyone's space and how they feel and just a way of life. But people is what makes shit happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Period.
I missed it. I know I personally miss it. I love the social aspect of it, but I think more than the social aspect is, number one, getting to see the equipment in person is one thing. But, dude, you were a printer for a very long time. When you went to trade shows, I'm sure that it wasn't just about the tech that was on the floor. It's being able to talk to other printers and exchange strategies and have those discussions like, what are you seeing? Is that something that you think is important or no?
So maybe I'm different than others. I've never bought anything at a trade show.
Oh, yeah?
I've never seen anything new at a trade show because was in touch with all my vendors, suppliers, friends, etc., other printers, always aware of what was going on. And if there was something to see, because at the level we were playing, the vendors were calling us, taking us, and showing us.
Yeah.
So great to interact with everyone at the show. Great to see it at the show. I mean, love Drupa. The ground shakes, still shakes, will shake again. But it's really about the people. So I always say this about the shows. First of all, everyone should go to every show, because if you go to every show, then our industry's hustling and bustling.
That's right.
If people don't go to shows, then it becomes a negative spin on it, and I really hate all that negativity because there is no room for it. But so we should go to all the shows. But if everyone goes to a show and walks away and remembers one thing, one idea, and can go back and do something with it and implement it, it was worth going to the show. The other thing I want to say is owners, company executives, if you're going to the show, please bring some young people with you. Bring at least one. Bring one person who you think it'll make a difference by touching them, by letting them know you want to invest in them, you want to care for them, you want to educate them, you want to teach them. Because if you pick the right person, they're going to go back and they're going to be an extension of you. And they're going to tell everyone everything. Because we as owners or executives or whatever, we get back to work and before you know it, you're back in the thick of shit. Right? You don't do everything that you want to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Bring a young person. Bring a young person. Find me. I'd love to chat with them. Find out what makes them.
That's a great idea. We should start up that hashtag. Bring a young person to the American Print Show. And you're right, man. I mean, look, the young people that I've met in this industry have been phenomenal. They look at it very differently. They look at it in a very different light and a less, I would say, jaded light than typically people who've been in the industry for 30, 40 years, specifically on the creative side. Very exciting. I mean, I've met a bunch at Amplify, and I hope that they come out to the America's Print Show too. I think it's a vital part of where we're headed as an industry. If we want to stay alive, if we want to keep relevant, if we want to think of new ideas on how to integrate with all this new stuff that's coming on from a marketing standpoint, there's no doubt.
It goes like this. Print's been here a long time, and print will be here forever. Print will change along the way. New things will happen. Some things will fall off. New things will come. We're no different than any other industry where automation's happening, right? Robots, you still need people to operate the robots.
All right.
People in general, whatever industry you're in, you're going to have to step up what you do and your training and your knowledge to succeed. but our industry is fun, and I say it all the time. Without us, there's no other industry.
One of the reasons that we really wanted to come to America's Print Show is to obviously to meet everybody, but we wanted to hear you speak, and we wanted to support you as our chief of sales at Tactful. And I want the world to know why they should come to the show and hear you speak. Like, what are you going to be talking about? Tell us a little bit about
my passion for print. Hopefully it's contagious. If first of all, if people are going to be negative, I'd rather they didn't come. Stay home. If people are loving print and feeling a little down, come to my session. I want to help you rejuvenate, spice up, get it all back, and love print again, and show you what it is. I mean, I've been through the trenches. I'm going to talk about some of the good things I've done. I'm going to talk about some of the bad things I've done. I've got a lot of stories. I've got a lot of experiences. I've made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. I've learned a lot of stuff. And really, if I could just share my passion, because everyone kind of knows that I love print and fishing, actually. And if I could just help someone, push them somewhere.
So people will hear about your story and learn lessons if they feel like it, and hopefully walk away with a more positive feeling, a more positive, I guess, general sense of well-being around the industry in the future. And they should be, because damn, Warren, this industry is phenomenal. It's going so many different places. You see this new technology coming out with the printed electronics. You're seeing people being able to, the printing industry will morph, and it will become something even more special, 20, 30 years from now. But there's a lot of opportunities for printers to really get into some new applications, some new segments, some new markets where there's a lot of money to be made. And I think that's really important. Good. Thank you very much, Warren. Let's enjoy the rest of our evening, and thanks for a great discussion.
Oh, it's going to be really easy now after a couple of tequilas.
What can go wrong? Very good. All right, buddy. I will talk to you soon, okay?